And live on 710 KURV YouTube, right, Freddie? Live on 710 KURV X as well. Freddie puts us on 710 KURV X many times during the morning news at 7 o'clock. Right now, it's 710 KURV YouTube Live and Facebook Live, right, Freddie? Yeah. The Sergio Show on News Talk 710 KURV saying Happy New Year and welcome back. You know, this dude, his hair is so darn perfect, man. I tell you what, if this whole business and publishing and business exchange thing doesn't work out for him, he could do like male modeling, just hair modeling.
Stop it.
Yeah, shampoos,
Stop it.
hair creams, mousse, all that stuff.
Just fruits and berries.
Gabe Puente, on the berry side, let's keep it G-rated, please. Gabe Puente with RioPlex Business Exchange. We've talked plenty before of you guys who tune into KURV Radio. Right now, we are hyper laser focusing on business owners. Or let's say you wish to purchase a business that's established, has a customer base, has solid revenue, good projections. So long as you got somebody there that loves the business, you don't have to start from ground zero. You could start with an established business in this region. RioPlex Business Exchange can help you with that. If you're looking at legacy issues down the road, don't be in a situation. Man, I cannot repeat this enough. And through the years, 30 years of broadcasting, every now and then you hear a story about, oh man, this guy had a stroke. Oh, what's going to happen to his business? I don't know. His wife can't manage it, something like that. Or the kids, yeah, they don't want nothing to do with the business. Dad thought that the kids were going to take over. Nope, they went on to do something else. And now, well, Papa, he don't want to keep going. And now he's looking at fire, through fire sale, trying to get something for the business. No. You guys own a business. You need to listen up right now. You own a business. You best think of legacy issues. Sometimes I'm not telling you so right now. I'm just telling you, you need to know what the worth is, what the value is of your business. And Gabe Puente can help you with that. There's this new service that he is providing. Is brand new. It's been around for about a year or so. It's a platform. We'll start with a platform. It's a RioPlex Business Exchange. Again, I said, you want to buy a business that is established and has a customer base? That's number one. Number two, know the value of your business, the valuation of business, so that in a situation where you do need to sell, or maybe people are doing some window shopping, I don't know, somebody will show up and say, I'm willing to give you a $10 million check, boom, right now, because I just saw what you do for a living and I want it. In Boomtown, USA, the RGV, with the way we're growing, you never know, man. So be a part of it, the RioPlex Business Exchange. So let's go back to square one. Gabe, welcome back. Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year to you. Thank you, Sergio.
Gabe Puentes, he's the leader of this RioPlex Business Exchange. So again, let's define the platform, and then what education service you're providing, what you're filling.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you so much for the intro. And it truly is a mission. It's been a calling that has been put on my plate about a year and a half ago. I love the Rio Grande Valley. I'm from the region. This is going to be a service and a platform that's going to grow across the state of Texas. But I really wanted to focus on my hometown. I wanted to focus on the Rio Grande Valley because there's a lot of these legacy businesses that are owned by the baby boomer generation that I've come across that they either had to close business or they had to sell off their business for parts. So this has been truly a passion of mine to help sustain and retain some of these legacy businesses that are in the Rio Grande Valley, and using my talents and just bringing in the right team, bringing in the right people, right trusted advisors that are part of the platform. And we're actually working with chambers. We're actually going to have an event, which we can talk about later at the FAR Chamber on January 26th. Okay. But it's an opportunity for all the business owners that are either starting or the ones that have been around for quite some time to give them some insights from our trusted advisors like Bill Martin, who's a wealth advisor, also a certified exit planning advisor, Abby Murray, who's CPA, extremely brilliant CPA, and John Wilson, who is an expert on mergers and acquisitions. Came from the private equity world, but he's originally from the Valley, and so he's back here. So I'm excited because of the people that we have here in the Rio Grande Valley that are willing to provide the resources and support to those business owners that never really had that option before. Because Sergio, I don't know, like when I started a business, when I was growing up, there's a lot of resources out there about how to start it, a lot of workshops about entrepreneurship, but very little is talked about what do you do and how do you prepare to exit? Because nobody ever thinks about it. They think about growth. That's great, but you really also have to consider what are your options whenever it comes to exit or maybe a merger, acquisition, or strategic partnership. So that's one of the things that our mission is, to just educate, not only to bring on users and really have those meaningful conversations from business owners to and with investors, but also be a resource for our users in the community in that sense. Yeah.
That's right. It's one of those, like, you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. Nobody thinks about the sunset years and what happens. As you were telling me about this, to mine, I had two examples. I'm not going to mention their names, but one was a home building, home repair, and rent with several assets type of business. And this individual, who this is from years ago, the Lord called him home several years back. Just an awful, visceral cancer that just snuck up on him. He was gone within a year. That loyal clientele base, gone. Yeah. The machine that was his construction and repair, and over here on the other assets they had on the management of the rental property, gone. All that revenue gone. I'm sure he had insurance, but anyway, I'm thinking, life happens. It happens. Another one was a dry cleaning business with if I were to say this name on there, an established, recognizable name. Yep. I guess the kids didn't want to continue it, something like that. Closed shop. And these loyal customer base, clientele, they had to go scramble somewhere. That was a revenue source. So I'm telling you, again, from two perspectives. One, if you're on the RioPlex Business Exchange, you as a potential buyer, you're looking for businesses in South Texas to sop up with a reliable customer base and revenue stream. That's number one. Number two, if you are the business owner, whatever type of small business that you have, service, or you're selling something, you're providing a service, whatever it is, if you are in business in the Rio Grande Valley, you need to listen to me. Listen to Gabe Puente from the RioPlex Business Exchange. You need to onboard to this platform so that you're there for the window shoppers looking for businesses that are established, and for you to provide the proper valuation for your bid. What is it worth? How much money? What does it represent? What's, like on Shark Tank? What's the worth of your business? That way, God forbid, something happens, and it's life. It will happen. This will be your legacy will continue. Maybe your family will benefit from it, but either way, don't sell your business on a fire sale situation and panicking because, we got to sell all our assets because cancer hit us or something like that.
Right. Yeah, and that's I've talked about this before. It's a misconception. We put it on there, and it takes a while. It does. Right. It takes a while, but to start planning for it is extremely important. And so whenever we do give those valuations, it's good for a solid year and a half, obviously, until the next financials come around, so that we can reevaluate it then. But yeah, I think another point that I really wanted to stress is, it's really good that we have the users, but I think I'd like to commission, and I'm reaching out to all the chambers and all the EDCs of the region, because this is a true sustainability effort to preserve small businesses in our communities. Because if you look at between Cameron County and Hidalgo County, there's about 24,000 registered small businesses. Now, if you do the math, there's about 31 billion that has been reported in payroll. So take that into consideration, and knowing that what potential revenue can be lost if only 10% of those businesses are prepared for an exit. There's a huge wave that is coming, and so I want to make sure that our community is prepared for that, and we're providing our EDCs, our chambers, the resources for that as well.
And again, better define the word exit. Be ready for the exit. I'm not saying be ready to shut everything down, then we're trying to prevent the loss of revenue. We're trying to prevent the shutdown of businesses and all these jobs that would be lost as well, which, of course, there's the multiplier effect on taxation and purchases and retail and all that stuff. The exit is, what the value is. You have window shoppers. God forbid a stroke, something bad happens, whatever. You're ready. And all the preliminary, all the valuation, and a lot of the money side, and all investments, and even the network that you belong to now with potential buyers.
Yeah, the network is really important, and one of the things that our software developers have been doing on the back end is leveraging machine learning and some AI functionality to it. So it is a true network where you can be matched up with a potential investor or a potential buyer that aligns with your criteria.
Yeah.
Let's just say if you're interested in investors only in the Rio Grande Valley or investors that are in specific industries, on the platform, on your dashboard, those individuals will be popping up.
Gabe Puente is the owner of RioPlex Business Exchange. You as a potential buyer of a business, you're looking for a business, get on that platform. It's a subscription. It's a membership. You are as a business owner, man, all the services that you get on just valuation alone, of course, and then counsel on people that know money and know law and regulation, things like that. What is the membership on a monthly basis or yearly basis? What do you have on?
$34 a month for a small business owner to get on the platform, have their profile listed, and there's some basic ranges of information they would put on there, like your annual revenue. And again, this information is discreet. It's only for those who are part of the network and part of the platform. So one of the concerns that we have is we don't, and that's the thing in smaller markets where they don't want everybody to know who they are. So there's a level of discretion. You have full control over that. So we help the business owners create their profile in that sense as well. So yeah, $34 a month for a small business owner to list their business on the platform. And if you are interested in buying a business, if you're an investor looking for a business to buy as an owner and operator, it's $74 a month.
Give me the website. I want to say it right.
RioPlexBizX.com. So RioPlexBizX.com.
RioPlexBizX.com. Give me an example of some of the folks that have onboarded with you. Maybe, I don't know, maybe an example of a recent transaction, somebody that benefited from being ready and then was able to find a buyer.
So we've launched the website in January, and so we've been onboarding, and the market has been responding. So we already have members that are on the platform that are having meaningful conversations over the past 6 months, and so there haven't been any transactions quite yet. But our key performing indicator as a platform are those conversations. We want to make sure that people are open, having conversations, and deals are actually being presented. And so that's the big thing that is differentiating us from all the other ones that are out there that are just led by brokerages.
There might be somebody jumping on the bit. We're going, guys, give me a number. Give me a number. I want to call Gabe. I want to speak with him personally and maybe get some direction where to go. Do you want to provide a phone number for folks to contact you right now?
I should know this already.
Well, are you looking for your own cell number? Seriously?
Here we go.
You never use it.
Here we go. It's 1-877 816 0013.
877 816 0013. Who answers that? Where's it go to?
It goes to our front desk, who is an AI agent. And so all the inputs that have been asked from our previous users are on there. So if there's further questions, it's going to be forwarded to our team, and they'll be responding to anybody who has further questions. But that AI agent is going to be able to help anybody who calls.
Okay, that way you can provide your phone number, and that way you can start that conversation, get in the queue for that conversation. RioPlex Business Exchange, 877-816-0013. Website, RioPlexBizX.com. Anything else before I let you go?
No. Anybody who's in the community in the Hidalgo area, we are having that event in FAR at the lecture hall, I believe, from 11:30 to 1 p.m., hosted by the FAR Chamber, and also on behalf of RioPlex Business Exchange. We are going to be there presenting, giving guidance, giving insights, giving the knowledge from the trusted advisors for any small business owner that is looking to learn a little bit more about exit strategy, planning. Our CPA will be there, a certified exit planner.
What's the date on that? When is that?
January 26th.
January 26th. Send me a text message before you do that, maybe a day or two before, just the final.
Yep.
Reminder for the gang to go over to the FAR Chamber.
Yes, FAR 1 Lecture Hall, to be exact.
Yeah. So it'll be at the FAR Chamber on January 26th. What day of the week is that? Do you know?
That, I
I
believe,
have to
is
look at my
a
calendar. Monday. Thank you,
Monday.
Freddie. It's a Monday. Yeah, that's the way to start the week.
Mm-hmm.
At the FAR Chamber, January 26th on a Monday, 11:30 in the morning. Go meet Gabe Puente, the crew from RioPlex Business Exchange as well there at the FAR Chamber. And this is an example of what other chambers could be doing as well, opening up for conversation.
They saw the value, obviously, as other chambers have seen it before them, but they're the ones of initially to take action, and I thank them for that, because this is definitely something that their members and also the community needs, that's not being addressed currently.
The value of job retention through helping businesses continue operations, finding the right investors in exchange. All right, my brother, call me again.
Yep.
Gabe Puente is with the RioPlex Business Exchange and website RIO. It's RioPlex, PLEX, BIZX.com. And the number one more time, somebody out there waiting, I've been wanting to write it down, 877-816-0013. The Sergio Show on Newstalk 710 KURV. We'll take a look at headlines up next.